Namaste, India, and a very good morning to everybody who's tuning in to News9 Live right now. I'm Kabir Naqvi. Joining me here in the studio is Varghese P. Abraham, and it's the second leg of Prime Minister Modi's maiden state visit, this to the United States of America. Only recently, in terms of the latest update, we've seen those visuals of how warmly and cordially the Bidens welcomed Prime Minister Modi at the White House. We have those visuals. We'll quickly play out those visuals. There you have it. President of the United States, Joe Biden, out there to receive and welcome the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. It's his second leg, like I was mentioning earlier. Only yesterday he led those grand celebrations from the United Nations headquarters, where he led the International Yoga Day, performed 30 minutes of intensive yoga with the people over there. Two back-to-back international records that were made over there as well. The maximum number of nationalities that performed yoga together. Take a look at that. The two leaders, the global duo, the phenomenon, warmly welcoming each other. The Bidens, Jill Biden and Joe Biden, receiving the Indian Prime Minister. There was a lot of gift exchange that's been done, but as soon as the Prime Minister landed at St. Andrews, in Washington, that particular base, it was raining. Let's take a look at those visuals as well. It was raining, and just like a movie, straight out of a Hollywood or action flick, the Prime Minister steps down. There you have it. It's raining, the wind is blowing, and just like the state visit has it's protocol that both the countries' flags are on full display, Varghese. And take a look at that. It's raining. He's wearing a matching raincoat, which I personally really liked. He gets down, and the first member, there you have it, the youngest person who's there to greet the Prime Minister, he bows down, gives the little kids his blessing, and there's a proper photo op. There's a guard of honor. You can see the people standing in those proper lines, proper crisp uniforms, and it's raining. And let's not forget, amidst all of this, protocols have to be taken care of. There was a proper, national anthem that was played of both the countries, after which the Prime Minister is escorted in his cavalcade. Because let's not forget, in Washington, there are thousands of people that are waiting outside the Intercontinental Hotel, the Willard Intercontinental Hotel in Washington. They're, braving the rain, the cold, young girls in, proper ethnic and, Indian traditional costumes. It's so colorful, the nagaras, the dhols, it's straight out of a Indian festival, Varghese. I mean, you saw those visuals. What was your takeaway from it?
Well, it all talks about how vibrant our diaspora is in the United States, and they are also a very successful ethnic group in the United States. 4.9 million of them, approximately, they have been a success story in the United States. And when we talk about Prime Minister's visits, as was earlier said, this is the first time this is being considered as a state visit. It's an honor that is reserved for America's allies as well as very close friends. And this is the first state visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the United States. He's already visited the United States 6 times and has met 3 presidents. And of course, in all this visits, one of the significant factors who have contributed to it, and as also the people who have ensured that this relationship is warmed up, has been the Indian diaspora. The mark that the Indian diaspora has left, and of course, as you rightly pointed out, at his hotel,
there you have it.
The Prime Minister being given a grand welcome by the diaspora community there.
Everybody wants to have a little glimpse, little touch, a little feel of the Prime Minister over there. Take a look at that. Him meeting the diaspora that's been waiting. It was, braving the wind, the cold shower, the precipitation. And, well, it seems like it was worth the wait for them. The drums, the colorful costumes. Take a look at that. The Indian flags, people roaming around, people from all different corners of the United States, I was listening to some interviews, people who have, traveled from different parts of the world just to be at Washington for this one-day event, just to see the Prime Minister. He's staying at the Willard Intercontinental Hotel. It is a famous hotel. There's a lot of lineage and legacy to that hotel as well. But take a look at that. Not a lot of raincoats, just a few umbrellas that you see. But everybody else just waving out to the Prime Minister, trying to catch a little glimpse of the Prime Minister. Maybe they can, touch him. Maybe the Prime Minister lends out a hand. Several autographs. pictures that are going to stay forever in people's memories, if not albums, in the day and age of Instagram, Varghese.
Well, a lot of them, especially from the Indian diaspora, standing in long lines and queues only to get a glimpse, as you rightly pointed, of the Prime Minister. And in a social media era, as you were saying, selfies, pictures, the capturing the moment that it is, and then we have the Prime Minister there interacting with the diaspora population.
And the Prime Minister makes it a point that he interacts with children as well. He likes to speak to children. He'll make it a point that he'll stop and he'll speak to the younger generation. And even at the Skill India event, because after this there was the Future Skilling event that took place at the National Science Foundation. Dr. Jill Biden accompanied the Prime Minister at that particular event. There was a student from IIT Delhi, a Fulbright scholar at the MIT, that gave a full-blown presentation for the Prime Minister. And the Prime Minister put out that it's the youngsters, it's the children that are going to take this day and age, the progress tomorrow, and are going to continue the good work that's already been done. So focus of both these countries should be on the youngsters as well.
Well, he was also speaking about how to sustain the economic momentum that the United States and especially India has been having, and also to partner in this relationship, the key factor are the youth in this country. And as you rightly pointed out at that particular event, the talk has always been of trying to ensure that the youth provide the momentum for this partnership, the youth provide the momentum for the economic aspects as well. Well, the Prime Minister again interacting with the diaspora.
And it's the autograph, I'll tell you
what. And the autograph on the T-shirt, yes.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, this is something you'd expect a Roger Federer, you'd see a Roger Federer or some sporting personality or some celebrity, maybe Shah Rukh Khan signing, a T-shirt. But Prime Minister Modi signing a T-shirt, I'm sure that T-shirt is going in a time capsule. It is eternal already. No wonder it's going to fetch you a lot of money, later on if you sell it on eBay as well. That's the, magnitude of Prime Minister Modi's popularity. Take a look at that. Children from all faiths, from all walks of life, from different Indian cultures that have, gathered at the Intercontinental Hotel, the Willard Intercontinental Hotel. The Prime Minister there greeting. Speaking to the children, speaking to the Indian diaspora, it is a rock star moment, isn't it? I mean, you can't get over these visuals,
that is the word I was also trying to look at, because we have a lot of politicians, but the kind of rock star persona or the kind of aura that the Prime Minister has had whenever he's gone outside, especially with the diaspora, it's that kind of an electric kind of an environment that he creates. And rightly when he pointed out how the autograph has been signed, you would normally expect a sporting celebrity or an entertainment celebrity to carry on something with this, but here we have a leader of the country and also one of the most popular politicians who have emerged in the country of late to have carried on with this approach as well. And that's the level at which the Prime Minister has been interacting with the diaspora. This is the kind of popularity he enjoys with the diaspora as well, because the diaspora of Indians, a lot of them say that they have a connect with the Prime Minister, especially establishing the Indian national identity, the Indian ethnic identity on a large scale, and the Indian civilizational identity also. This has been able to be what they call as trying to be proud of their identity.